तो हे गाइस पता नहीं यार कैसे लाइव स्ट्रीम बंद हो गया था। ये वापस एक भाई ने मेरे को बोला कि भाई लाइव स्ट्रीम बंद हो गया, तो चालू किया है अभी। बस देखते हैं कि ये जब भी ये अपने फ्रेंडली मैच होता है जैसे अपने वो करते तो लाइव स्ट्रीम पता नहीं क्यों बंद हो जाता है ये।
Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
चलिए आप एंजॉय करिए तब तक।
Just 5 minutes left until the break. That'll be a throw-in. Rijkaard. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head.
What a ball!
Played through for him. He's on it. Can he get away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rijkaard. And it's Veron. Tries from a long way out. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And that is the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Starting में
I
पूरा
like
का
the
पूरा
fact
मजा
that there
मार
was
दिया।
a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half.
पता नहीं लाइव स्ट्रीम क्यों बंद हो गई है। पहले में मजा आ रहा था लेकिन अभी पता नहीं क्यों लाइव स्ट्रीम बंद हो गया था। मैंने मैं कोई नहीं अभी वापस से चालू किया है।
The second period is on the way.
Munich definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
That is good alertness.
ये बहुत वेट कर लिया
Pedro Porro.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan
He
here.
welcomes it in. Oh, he's been flattened there. Pedro Porro can get it clear.
गलत घुमा यार।
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nuno Mendes. Albert Ferrer. Turns back here, probably the best option.
वही तो यार स्पेस तो दिखाओ। Good ball.
Pele.
Nice one.
Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight.
यार गलत बॉल वापस
Oh,
से।
there's a probing ball. Dani Olmo receives it in a good position here. Still just a single goal between the sides. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, easy
थोड़ा
pickings
वेट
there.
करना था उसके
Now
लिए।
it's Gerrard. He's in a great position here. He's shifting through the gears here. Albert Ferrer is there and he can get that clear.
One touch. Okay.
Pele. No, again there's no way through. Pele, who's set up one goal so far.
एक कट था खाली एक कट।
Comes under pressure and it's come loose. And here's Gerrard.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Great vision. Gerrard looking to receive it in space. Corner number 3 coming up.
बस level 3 पे है गेम। बताओ कैसे चल रहा है।
Abiati gets his hands on it
मेरे को
and the
रीच भी
danger is
बताएगा और
averted.
जो भी मेरे भाई देख रहे हैं वो भी सब
And
बताओ।
now a sudden chance to counter.
मेरे को तो मजा आ रहा है पर
Rijkaard promptly
दिक्कत
onto
ये है कि
that,
इसमें
and
बंद
that
नहीं
is
होना
that.
चाहिए।
That's a shade optimistic. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Albert Ferrer calmly anticipates. Gabriel gets across to intercept that. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
And he's managed to get free. Mendes finding himself in space. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Guti. And that's going wide left. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Munich clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Veron. And Mendes. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Guti. Veron is the team's great visionary.
ये जानबूझ के थोड़ा बाहर मारा गया, चल भाई उसको भी थोड़ा सही लगे.
Pass somewhat off target. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. (1-0) as we head towards the end. Rijkaard. Can he get it through? He has found the way through. And he's had it nicked away.
Munich really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
The message is simple. Defend this with your lives. And the keeper beats it away. Very much into the last knockings.
There will be 1 minute added time.
All the way back. 1 minute to add, according to the board. And the referee brings it to a close. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, I'm sure this wasn't in the game plan, the idea of defending a 1-0 lead, Peter, from before the break. But I suppose they were never really in danger, so there was no need to disengage the handbrake in the end.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
तो चलो गाइस, अभी अपने क्या करते हैं, डिवीजन लीग चालू करते हैं. अभी ये भाई साहब के साथ एक मैच खेलना था तो अपनों ने खेल लिया है, तो अभी डिवीजन लीग चालू करते हैं. हाँ, इट इज अ वेरी गुड इवनिंग. वो पहले वाला हटाना पड़ेगा यार, क्योंकि पहले जो था ना सही चल रहा था. खाली खाली इसमें अगर पता नहीं इसमें क्या दिक्कत आती है, जैसे कोई अनदर प्लेयर के साथ अपने खेलते हैं तो ऑटोमेटिकली लाइव स्ट्रीम बंद कर देता है. वो चीज़ होनी तो नहीं चाहिए. Excuse me. Okay, leave the match. गाइस क्या कहते हो, टूर्नामेंट खेले कि लीग खेले? जस्ट बोलो अभी। गाड़ी पे स्पीकर बनाओ सोनू भाई, गाड़ी तो तेज नहीं है भाई।
Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire
नहीं
in
वही
their
सामने
eyes.
देखना।
This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition.
तो भाई जो भी जहाँ से देख रहा है तो प्लीज कमेंट
Well,
करके
the
बताइए
pre-match
कहाँ से भाई
build-up
लाइव
has
स्ट्रीम
been
देख रहे हैं।
fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way.
तो यहाँ पे डिवीजन लीग 4 खेल रहे हैं
According to what we've been told, this is how it
और
looks.
पासिंग
It's
लेवल 3 है इसमें,
4-3-3.
फोटो पे भी
Yeah,
नहीं है और
Peter,
वो भी
you
नहीं
can
है,
look at
बॉल
this
मिला।
formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you
ये गलत
check,
कर
it'll
दिया
be
अपनों ने।
4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Yes, I know.
And the pass is intercepted. Mendes, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game is the 200th in his career for this side.
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value...
And Guti! It's loose
ये
now.
सीधा ही
Oh,
रन था
what
यार,
has
shit।
happened here? Cross to the back post. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Guti goes for the shot.
शॉट है, कोई बात नहीं,
Oh,
चलो।
denied brilliantly.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Trossard, he has found the way through. And the shot.
ये बहुत गंदा गया गोल यार, ध्यान ही नहीं था ऊपर।
His position was perfect. The
ये ध्यान ही नहीं
invitation
था
was
ऊपर
there
यार,
for
shit।
him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Guti really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That'll be a throw-in.
Munich are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. So what can they make of this? Veron making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Neymar. Guti. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Good running, strong and purposeful. Takes a shot. They want to be quick to recover this. And we have our very first corner. And a header! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Chance, surely! Oh, good finish. They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Drogba! Goal! Barcelona! And
That is a
they're
smart
back in
assist.
front.
स्मार्ट इसका बहुत गंदा
And he
इम्पैक्ट
stuck
पड़ता
it
है.
away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team,
Hello.
he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Trossard tries to pass it through. Space for him to turn and look. He'll try from distance. Not a bad try by any means.
Rice just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Nicely spread. Pelé. Oh, such a clever touch. Pelé with the cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. Trossard. And the counter is on. That pass has been well intercepted. Great defending, strong and determined. Veron really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility.
It's Pelé! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
No, he's just misjudged that one.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it.
Pelé! Again, a brilliant save. And this could be the final action of the first half. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. And Veron! Good strike, quite an alarm. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Munich can really do with...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Ball in towards the middle. And it's been hooked away. Van Dijk. De Bruyne. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Pacho cuts out the pass. Serginho. Rice. Messi. And it's Rice. And that has been slung wide. Now it's De Bruyne. And that is expertly dealt with. Mendes can clear it away. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Good ball, good take.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cleared away. Rijkaard. Nice bit of... He's having a pop! Oh, it's come off the upright. Nearly, but not quite.
Rijkaard really might have got ever so slightly across it. I don't think he intended to hit it so close to the frame of the goal. I mean, that's a bit obvious.
Pacho. Messi is onto it in a flash. And it's Alexander-Arnold. For Rice. De Bruyne, who's set up one goal so far. And he's quick to return it. Backward it goes. Rice! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Rice clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Look, we can't say that's a surprise, Peter. He knew what the consequences were. He really did.
Serginho. Now it's Pele. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Nuno Mendes. He's shifting through the gears here. He's going for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 6, el dorsal 8, Messi. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 10, el dorsal 3.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Deftly away. Oh, he's been caught napping. This looks promising. He's had a shot! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
They've played it short. Trossard. Trossard. Impressive jump!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They won another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That's good running with the ball. Now it's Guti. Now it's Pele. That is a brilliant interception. Yamal. Looking for a runner. Well timed, excellent interception. Howson. Well, this could be it. Past something close to a minor miracle.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. Now it's Neymar. He's found a way through. And the shot! And he's there to belt it away. Fermin does well to get it back.
Munich really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
The referee's awarded a free kick.
अरे मेरे भाई कितना चांस मारो यार, और बहुत टाइम लिया, बहुत टाइम लिया।
Off target by
मार्टिस
a
खेल
whisker.
रहा है ना यार, मजा नहीं आ रहा है इसके लिए। अपने को भी एंगल थोड़ा सेटअप नहीं हो रहा है क्योंकि बार बार जो जा रहा है कीपर के बीच में ही जा रहा है। अब मैं आपको बताता हूँ ये फान के बने।
Tries to play it through. Raul was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
अरे यार वापस।
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Serginho. Can he get on the end of this? A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Serginho's cross. Keeper's dealt with that. Goes for a shot! Superb from Rice!
कुछ मतलब नहीं है
That
यार,
is
कोई
a
मतलब
gem!
नहीं है,
An
लिटरली कोई मतलब नहीं है।
absolute
इतने चांस मारे तो भी
And that's
खतरनाक।
it. Well, that's a tough one.
ये मैच
Losing
हारना ही
is
था
never
क्योंकि
good,
इतने
but
सारे
this one
चांस मारे
feels
तो भी अपने
especially
गोल ही
hard
नहीं
to
जा रहा है,
take.
गोल ही नहीं जा
Not
रहा
a
है।
lot that went
कितना अटैक
glaringly
मारा,
wrong,
कितना मारा अपनों
but
ने,
the
वो सिर्फ
result
दो मारा
is
वो भी
one
अंदर।
that will make them suffer. Your reflections then, Jim?
Munich
11
desperately
शॉट मारे
failing
और
to
9 जो
impose
है
themselves
एकदम
on the game.
शॉट ऑन टारगेट में थे। क्या मतलब साला ये सब करके। कोई नहीं, चलो 4th पोजीशन का ये पहला मैच था। अभी अपने दूसरा देखते हैं कि क्या सीन है। वैसे पासिंग वगैरह तो सब अच्छे से जा रहा है, हर एक चीज अच्छे से हो रही है, लेकिन फिनिशिंग नहीं हो रहा है। तो फिनिशिंग के ऊपर जस्ट थोड़ा अपनी काम करेंगे जाके, ठीक है। तो मैच स्टार्ट करते हैं सेकंड लीग मैच। Sure, brother, sure. After this match, I will play golden goal. First, you can first my subscribe channel, okay? Subscribe my channel.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim. Shot a goal! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Munich are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
South Africa finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Crunching tackle. Aimed beyond the defence. Rijkaard. Musiala. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Darwin. Dembele. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Beckham. Plays a sharp little ball here. Nunez, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Dembele. Nunez! Ronaldo going after that. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Guti. He's picked his way through. He has a look up. Now the ball in. Vardiol can get it clear. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Darwin. Musiala. Pele. Out towards the flank. Koundé. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ball's gone out of play. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And there's the shot! Oh, good finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows.
And a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Foot in. And it's Dembele. Well, that has not gone well. Beckham. Rijkaard. Looking for options for movement. Gerrard. That's a throw. That's a pretty loose pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Now it's Guti. Koundé. Oh, easy pickings there. Diaz. Looking to play him in. Thinks about the shot. Nunez gets flagged offside.
How's that playing, guys? कमेंट करो यार, कहाँ से देख रहे हो सब? ये गलत डाला बॉल.
Gerrard. This is promising.
आया वापस.
Beckham. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Guti. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
थोड़ी मिस्टेक हो गई
Guti
यार
was
यहाँ से.
alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Musiala. Guendouzi wins the duel this time. Can he get onto this? Musiala. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier.
वापस.
Koundé. Kubasi. Rijkaard. And the counter is on. Well, they've got it again. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Now that looks a decent ball. And he
ये ना कुछ
shoots!
भी.
Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are disappearing out of sight.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who can go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
तीनों गोल बहुत अच्छा है.
Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Time and again they are repelled. That is lovely. He's found a... He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
इसको गोल मारने में मजा आता है. Shit. ये गोल लग जाता है तो मजा आता है. एकदम घूम के आराम से.
But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
Munich absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
It's hard to believe we're only at half-time. The lead is 3, but for how long? It's anyone's guess.
पक्का 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 जस्टर पक्का. और कुछ खाएगा?
So we're off again. Looking for a runner. Nunez finds himself offside.
Offside, offside, offside.
Spread it left. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
A probing pass. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. In with the challenge. And that's another good win of the ball. Musiala. Now, can they get him away? Nunez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Guti. Oh, played right into his path. And this is Pele. That's destined for the flank. This game already looks like a fait accompli. O'Reilly. Diaz. Thinks one through. He has found the way through.
ये बहुत भारी mistake.
Well, the defence proved infallible then. Oh, what a mistake! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Okay.
Nunez. Albert Ferrer tries to clear. Not the most accurate pass. That is ended up in no man's land. Tries a deft little ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Messi. Nicely shaped ball. Pau Kubasi spots it and intercepts. Nunez! And there's a goal! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? That's been cut out, well played. Beckham. Rijkaard. Spread out to the left. Nuno Mendes. He is through here. Very nicely done. Darwin.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rijkaard goes sliding in. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Rijkaard. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Mendes proves just a little bit too strong. And claimed it back swiftly. And that's going wide left. And here's Musiala. Strokes it back. And it's Beckham. Tries to pass it through. Chance for a shot! It's a goal!
Shit.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging
भाई
away,
ये गोल एकदम
that will
लाजवाब था
happen.
भाई, एकदम लाजवाब, कोई मतलब नहीं हो।
2 goals on the day, and
सामने
he
से
may
मुंह
not
पे रख
yet
के
be
मारा
done.
यार, ये गोल मजा आ गया मेरे को। राव को जानता हूँ भाई, राव को जानता हूँ। ये क्या करना है उसके साथ, राव के साथ क्या करना है? तो गाइस, जिसको भी ये गोल पसंद आया हो तो प्लीज लाइक शेयर सब्सक्राइब जरूर करिएगा। मजा आया, लिटरली मेरे को ये गोल मार के मजा आया।
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So now the difference is 3. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Nuno Mendes. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Koundé. Beckham. Well timed, excellent interception. Pele. Beckham. Nuno Mendes. Knocks it into space. Nuno Mendes. And the ball is out of play. O'Reilly. Gerrard. Tries to play it through. Havertz.
Batistuta.
He's being urged to shoot. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Nuno Mendes. Raul. Great vision. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now he's got space here. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And the number on the board is 3. Now it's Pele. Nicely spread. So that's it. It is all over. Oh, this is a
Yes,
side
brother, put
which
me
is
with that,
purring,
bro.
picture perfect.
Put
A
me
win they will relish, having
Udmita
pulverised what was
Rao ko
put in
janta हूँ
front
ना
of
मैं, Rao ko
them.
janta
It
हूँ.
was a pulsating performance. Pele picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
तो भाई मैच देख के मजा आया तो
So
प्लीज
what do you take away from it
चैनल
all,
को
Jim?
लाइक शेयर
Munich
सब्सक्राइब
definitely
भी करिएगा
impressing me here,
तो ये थोड़ा अटक रहा है भाई
especially the way that
और काफी
attack
टाइम
clicked.
बाद में एकदम
Whether it
क्या
was
है लाइव
link-up
स्ट्रीम करने
play,
बैठा हूँ
running in
डिस्प्ले पे देखे
behind.
क्या है
This is just
कि अंदर से जो आवाज है ना वो क्लियर नहीं हो रही है लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग का थोड़ा जो एकदम ले था अपना वो बैठ गया है और कहाँ कहाँ से देख रहे हैं भाई वो भी मेरे को बताना और ये चारों के चारों गोल कैसे थे वो भी मेरे को एक जरा कमेंट करके बताइएगा गाइस और फॉर्मेशन की बात करें तो फॉर्मेशन आप मेरे को बोलोगे तो मैं दिखाऊंगा आपको काम भी करेगा ना कोई काम नहीं करेगा नया नहीं रहेगा ना तो उसको भी इतना चाहिए कुछ नहीं करेगा यार झाड़ू पोछा मार के वही है वो काम नहीं करते आप वो करता है वो भी करता है ना ठीक भाई नहीं आता तो उसकी मर्जी है यार उसमें थोड़ी कुछ बोल सकते हैं अपना
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Yamal. Messi. For De Bruyne. Guti. And this is Pele. He's found a way through. Pings it across. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And we have our very first corner. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Out for a throw. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Yamal. Messi. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, what has happened here? Messi! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Vitinha did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Brilliantly cut out. And it's Rijkaard. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Guti showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that takes a shot! And he's gone looking for safety.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nuno Mendes. Rijkaard. And this is Pele. Pele. Veron is always looking to break lines. Oh, no joy this time. Messi. That has been slung wide. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Veron. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's made its way to him. Now that looks a decent ball. Hernandez receives it in a wide position. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Nuno Mendes. Rijkaard. Driving forward. Mendes kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rijkaard. Veron. And it's Neymar. And it's Guti. And he's picked out the run. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Ronaldo ready to try one.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out. Munich truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
De Bruyne. Hernandez. De Bruyne. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. He's having a pop! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
And it's De Bruyne. And Messi! It's anyone's ball now.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Neymar. Cristiano Ronaldo. Veron. That's the end of the first 45. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Munich can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Messi. No, he's not getting his way this time. Neymar. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Ball in towards the middle. He leaps for it! And a neat finish! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Pinches it off him. De Bruyne.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Showing great feet there. Pele going face. Great chance! And that's a good finish. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And the shot! And he's there to belt it away. Oh, this is a great position.
Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Knocks it into space. Yamal looking to receive it in space. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome.
Messi! And for a moment, time stood still. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nuno Mendes. Can he get onto this? That ball looks a good one.
Munich really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And here's Neymar. Crosses it in. He's done well to get that clear. And it's Rijkaard. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Munich really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
No, it's come to nothing. Neymar tries to play it through. Howson calmly anticipates. Rijkaard. Neymar. And Mendes. Tries the cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Time is running out here.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
In with the challenge. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Neymar. And it's Mendes. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! And that was struck with genuine force.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Costa Curta. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Guti. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Howson cuts it out. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Neymar. He is through here. Neymar. Forced to go back. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. And we're underway. Adriano, the man they call Imperatore, the Emperor.
Indeed, when he gets his game in good order, he is pretty much untouchable with that monster of a left foot.
Can be a showstopper, that. Lobbed in behind. And he's there to clear it. And he shoots! And that is doing no harm at all. Adriano. And that pass just didn't quite work. And it's Neymar. Threads one in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Koundé cuts out the pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now, this could be a chance.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Serginho producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Veron is always looking to break lines. So we're still where we started right now. Albert Ferrer cuts it out. Bigo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Veron. Here comes the cross. Oh, great leap!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Roberto Carlos. Neymar. Rijkaard. Veron. Neymar. It's Neymar! And it's a goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Spread it left. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Serginho calmly anticipates. Veron. Guti. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Oh, good ball. And a shot. And we have our very first corner. He's in a great position here. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And back to the keeper. Adriano. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he get onto this? Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Deftly away. Well timed, excellent interception. He shifted it to the flank. Ronaldo in acres of space out wide. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mendes is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And he's intervened well there. And they win it back again. Tries to pass it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Look at that. He's had a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's 2 now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Pelé.
Oh, really well played.
Always goal side. Can he finish? And that marks a high-octane end to the first half.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Well, who could have predicted a scoreline like this after just 45 minutes? The sides separated by 2.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11. El dorsal 19.
So we're underway for the second half.
El dorsal 21. El dorsal 5.
Guti. And it's Guti. Ronaldo picks it up out wide. Here's Guti. Guti! The referee's awarded a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. He'll fancy himself from here. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's been hooked away. Oh, that's neat. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Neymar. Maradona. Shot, surely! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pelé. Well, that has not gone well. No way through there. He has found the way through. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Ekitike. Chance for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's a throw.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 24, el dorsal 17, el dorsal 8.
Chance! Caught offside that time.
El dorsal 7, el dorsal 20, Van Nistelrooy, el dorsal 13.
Nuno Mendes, driven forward. Pele might just make this. Lewandowski. Guti. There he goes, motoring forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's there to belt it away. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Neymar looking to add to his goal. Guti. It's played through for him. That's a pretty loose pass. Veron. And it's Guti. Shot could be... And Veron! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A case now of complete control. Corner number 2 then. Cleared without hesitation. That's a sharp pass. And now they can spring out of defence. Tries to play it through. Serginho. Now the ball's gone astray. Tries a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's quick to get rid. We've got a throw in.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Real chance! And this is... And one more try! And a neat finish! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. And we're underway. Albert Ferrer, reaching his double century today, well on his way to becoming a part of the furniture in this part of the footballing world.
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Neymar.
Oh, great feat, that.
Guti. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, they can break here. And it's Saviola. Neither of these two want to come off second best. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Guti. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy.
Chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Alexander-Arnold. Saviola. Picked out brilliantly. So we're still where we started right now. Veron going forward. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now it's Guti. Rijkaard gets it clear. And it's Veron. And the shot's on here. Nuno Mendes. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Rizal might just make this.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove...
On the finish! Oh, off the bar! He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's a good run down the left. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Corner number 2 then. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Nicely weighted ball. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a little off target. It's a searching pass. It's a goal kick. Van Dijk is there and he can pick it up. Rizal gets flagged offside. Saviola. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. 30 minutes gone. Now it's Guti. Marquinhos. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Mendes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, that's a key interception. He shifted it to the flank. Rizal. Veron wins the duel this time. And it's Guti. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Munich certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
O'Reilly gets a foot in and wins the ball. He won't be happy with that one. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Dahari. That is ended up in no man's land. And the keeper takes decisive action. Neymar cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Pelé.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Dahari. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Yamal. He's picked his way through. And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So we're off again.
Munich have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Veron! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Looking to play him in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Pelé plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now this could be a chance. It's Dahari! What a wonderful goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Looking for the run. Kvaratskhelia unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ronaldo receives it in a wide position. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! Well taken goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, that has not gone well. O'Reilly did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Dahari really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Mendes. It's a promising position. Oh, that's fabulous. Khan claims it without any fuss. Koundé gets into a good position. Well, there's the clearance.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Yamal. And he's been shifted off it.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Araujo. Yamal has created one goal already. Aimed beyond the defence. That's good play. Chance to deliver. Albert Ferrer clears it away. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Stood up well to him there. And that's a throw-in.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Rijkaard. And he was quick to react.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Nuno Mendes threads one in.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Throw in. Now here's the delivery. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. We are into stoppage time. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Pelé. Now, can they get him away? Well, that's beautifully weighted. Roll! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cavani with the delivery. Takes a shot! And that's it. They will have to shake on that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. Barcelona appear to be going with a 3-5-2 formation, Jim.
It's a setup that's been enjoying quite a renaissance in recent times, and one that complements the counter-attack very nicely, with 2 strikers, 2 wing-backs, and potentially 2 runners from central midfield. You can understand its attraction because it really can get the numbers into the opposition's box, and equally, it can get the numbers back into your own.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the... They're on! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Xavi Alonso. And here's Musiala. Musiala. This is promising. It's Alonso! Oh, that's magnificent!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good. Very good.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Mendes gets it away. Some intricate passing looking to... Lewandowski! And that's a sharp finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And he's picked it up out wide. That's a decent clearance.
Munich are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Rijkaard. It's a good run down the right. That's good play. Veron's cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Dembele. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Dembele, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels. Well, and the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Dani Olmo is offering a right smile there.
Guti. Good ball, good take. And he's managed to get free. It's Pele! Same again, same outcome.
Munich really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And it's Guti. Pele. That is good alertness. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Rijkaard. Vermaelen. Rijkaard.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
That's good vision. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. And needless to say, that deserved better.
Lewandowski really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Rudiger is there and he can get that clear. Nicely weighted ball. Alonso. Time and again they are repelled. Pele. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Played out to the left flank. And it's Xabi Alonso. Oh, what a ball! Pinches it off him. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Ah, good steal. He just read it. Foot in. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Rijkaard. Musiala. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lobbed in behind. Floated through. Look at the space. And a chance! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And that is indeed the final act. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So, into the second half. 45 minutes to change their fate. Oh, that's nice. That's a throw. Now there's decent chance! Xabi Alonso getting this one clear. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now he's got space here. Lewandowski gets flagged offside. Dani Olmo. And it's Rijkaard.
Oh, great feat, that.
Veron. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rijkaard. For Musiala. Dani Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Now it's Pele.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good...
Big chance! And that's a tidy finish. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So could they be onto something here? Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. He has found a way through. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that is out of play. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Dembele. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Cruyff. Veron. Opts for safety. Rudiger. Now Albert Ferrer. Nuno Mendes. Dembele receives it in a wide position. Neymar. So what can they make of this? Dembele. Cruyff quietly revving up. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. That was travelling. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Koundé. Veron. Musiala. And it's Mendes. Mendes drives forward on the overlap. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Half an hour gone in the second half. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Dani Olmo. Dembele. Musiala. Pele.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, played through for the wide man. It's run loose here. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected. It's a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Guti goes short. Musiala. Musiala plays it in. Oh, great leap! Oh, what a... And he's following up! And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Dembele. Mendes venturing down the left. Rijkaard. Alonso. And it's Rijkaard. Xavi Alonso does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Last chance, perhaps. He came in hard, very hard. Now it's Dembele. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Musiala. João Palhinha. And that has left him in a heap. Pass somewhat off target. Good take, and is he in? Dembele. He saw the danger. And there goes the final whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.